here. Michael, lovely to see you. And as usual, hundreds of you have sent in your questions. We're going to be talking through in the next half hour. Michael, let's dive straight in. Last week we had the Coalition Willing meeting in London on a Friday. Did anything substantive come from this for Ukraine in terms of what they were hoping for?
Nothing they can talk about, but it's more planning and more intentions for the Europeans. They're casting around to say, look, who's got what in military terms that we can send to Ukraine? Who can lay hands on more artillery shells, more drone technology that they might need, more components, and more air defense assets in particular, and more missiles. So the coalition willing is from Ukraine's point of view, what it's always been. It's a way of trying to educate the White House that the Europeans are ready to support any peace deal if there is one. But behind that is the expectation that there won't be a peace deal. So the same coalition will be trying to help Ukraine carry on without too much American help. Not because it doesn't look as if the Americans will pull the plug entirely at the moment, that the Americans will give some minimal intelligence and targeting help to Ukraine. That's what they are doing so far. And that they will allow the Europeans to buy certain weapons to give them to Ukraine. And I think the expectation is that's the way it's probably going to be into next year. So the coalitions are willing. Everyone's very rude about it because they assumed it was naive and so on. In one way, it's really naive. It's doing its best to support the White House. But actually, it's a military planning process to help Ukraine in various ways to keep going. If the Ukrainians are determined that that's what they've got to do.
Well, it seems determined, don't they? And on Monday, President Zelensky said that his allies will be putting together a ceasefire plan in the next 10 days, which is positive from their point of view. We got a question from John, and he asks, what is the plan that Ukraine is likely to put forward?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's seen a public version of it yet, but it's a variation, we assume, on the plan of March. I mean, in March, the Ukrainians agreed, under pressure from the Americans, to a ceasefire in place. They originally were talking then about, well, the ceasefire on the ground, the air, and sea. And we could have different levels of ceasefire according to which domain we're talking about. The Americans said, no, you've got to have a whole ceasefire. So the Ukrainians, against their own instincts,